Okay, I don't know. Water's dripping. I'm alone at home, but water's simply dripping somewhere. Weird. Hey everyone, it's your girl, that cool black girl. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome to my channel. First things first, grab a drink. It is super hot in Germany at the moment. I mean, today is actually fine, but it's generally super warm. In my flat, it's extremely warm because I live right under the attic. So I'm drinking water. I need to stay moisturized and hydrated, especially. So today we are talking about sustainability tied into frugalism, because for the longest time I used to think that sustainability and just, you know, like trying to live a sustainable life, I thought that was for like rich people or for people with a lot of money. And still being a student and living on minimum wage, this was like, I want to do something nice for the environment, but also I am not the richest, aka I'm broke. On purpose maybe, but still broke. So yeah, but with a little bit of research and over time, and especially once I realized that sustainability was not just some new trend, and that sustainability didn't mean buying every new cute lunchbox and tumbler and all that stuff, I noticed that there were little swaps that I could make over time that not only were better for the planet, but also, which is for me a big reason to change things, just brilliant for my wallet. So today is gonna be a short and cute video. I mean, I don't know how short this is going to be, but we're gonna talk about some of the swaps I made in my bathroom. So this is like a sustainability / frugalism bathroom edition. And in the next video of the similar type of content, we will be talking with the other swaps I've made generally, maybe food related, or although food is really tricky, but we'll talk about that. Before we move on, leave me a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel. I am thankful to all 30 people who follow me. I'd like to give you all a little shout out. Thank you for your support till now. And yeah, let's get into the important stuff, the stuff you actually came for. The first swap I would like to talk about is something that people who have their periods have to deal with every month for multiple days, for weeks, and that is periods. So period products are some of the most expensive things you will buy, to put it mildly, in your life as a menstruating person. A few years ago, I started seeing this menstrual cup popping all over Instagram and Facebook and everywhere, but it was so expensive. Like, honest to God, sometimes there have been times in my life where giving up 20 euros up front for a product, even if in the long run it would be better for me financially, it was just not in the cards. So obviously I was very interested in that product, because imagine one product for multiple days and you pay one time a certain amount and that's it. Honestly, game changer. Well, thank goodness, like most things, if you wait just long enough, the prices drop to something more affordable. And I purchased this little one. Gonna unpack it too, just so you see. Yeah, so I got this in my local drugstore. If you live in Germany, you probably know it. It's called DM, Drogeriemarkt, for €9.99. It comes in this cute little pouch, which is really handy, like if you're traveling. And we're getting real intimate in here. And this is what the little cuppy looks like. So I have to be very honest, I took small because I took M. This is M, and I was still on the pill when I took this, so it was fine for then. But now that I'm not on the pill anymore, I probably need to get an L, so I might have to buy a size L, but I'm not sure yet. I did see that there are different shapes, so I got like, this is the most common shape I've seen. Yeah, and I've been using this one for, I'm going on 2 years. This is crazy. This is like in December, I think this year is gonna be 2 years since I started using this exact cup. I'm team menstrual cup, honestly. It has been, especially money-wise, such a game changer. Like the fact that I don't have to think, the two things, the fact that I don't have to think about, oh my God, do I have enough tampons? Do I have enough pads? And whatnot is just such a mental relief. Like it takes off so much load. I mean, every person who menstruates knows this crumbling in your purse, like, oh my God, do I still have one? Now, if I'm honest, I do still have a few mini tampons at home, which I will use up eventually. And I mean, sometimes I have guests who need them, so that's fine. I did add something to it this month, actually, which also belongs to the next menstrual product, which I saw popping up, and I was like, oh, this would help in addition to the cup so much. But when I saw the price, I was like, oh hell no, I am not paying for this. It comes in it's a cute pouch. Once more, I also found it in DM, because obviously part of the sustainable journey, I guess, is also trying to buy in person in the stores. It's not always possible, I have to be honest. That's the frugal part of me who's like, you know what, I am ready to buy in person, and I am absolutely for supporting my local shops and shop owners and all that, but I'm not about to break my neck and my wallet and my back if the prices ain't right, because it's not in my budget. But this new addition has been such a game changer in my period seasons. I tested it and I am absolutely in love with this. So this, my friends, is a reusable menstrual pad. This is what it looks like. So on this side, it's kind of, I don't know, like net-like. I don't know if you see this, whatever. And this part is like very soft, and you can close it like this. And this is what it looks like. So for those of you who know how to use a pad, this is very easy to use. And I decided to add this to my, I would call it a menstrual kit, simply because I sometimes, on certain days when the flow is a little bit less, or when I'm just plain lazy to insert this cup, it is such a relief to still have some form of protection. I found this also in DM. I think it's very new in their in their shops, and it cost me, I believe, €7, so €6.99 or $7.99, which is also nothing. So these two combined are what I use instead of tampons and pads, which means that this one, for 2 years, I have barely used a pad. So I mean, you can probably calculate, if you know how many pads you use or how many tampons you use, you can calculate how much I have saved on this. And this is really just to make the whole experience a little bit more doable, because y'all, periods aren't fun. Okay, that was it for the period stuff. I want to get to the head stuff first. Yeah, the next swap I did is this. I went from a shower gel, which comes in bottles, in plastic bottles, to a bar of soap. I personally use black soap, recommendation from my lovely sisters. Thank you, girls. This, by the way, I got this from Muji, if anyone wants it. I love it because it's got this like foam thing. I think it's kind of cognac-y or something, which is great. It's breathable, keeps the place tidy because this kind of stains a little bit. This works well for me. I have super sensitive skin, so not in the bathroom. It's really hard for me to make swaps. I'm gonna like digress a little bit here, because a lot of the swaps that work for people with normal skin or greasy, oily skin don't work for me. I have not only dry skin, I have sensitive skin. Anything can trigger dryness. It can be heat, it can be the cold, it can be the seasonal change, it can be because it's too windy, it can be anything, or it can also be because I tried a new product and it just doesn't work. So I have to be very careful. But this works for me, so I'm really happy. There are different types of soaps. And the good thing with soap is obviously once you've used it up, the product is gone. I am still looking for a place where I can buy this without any packaging or minimum packaging, because I get it in like a paper box, but paper box is still better than the whole plastic bottle. The other thing I have to use for my skin is something that I find extremely difficult to swap: body lotion. As I just mentioned, my skin is extremely sensitive, so I can't just play around with it because, well, health issues. I mean, I forgot to talk about it before, but some of the rules of a more sustainable life are reuse, recycle, repurpose, something like that. I'll post it again. I can't swap this, so I did look for a company or for a brand that actually cares about the environment. If you live in Germany or anywhere where you can access this kind of product, what I like with this brand is that they have, let me just read what they have. First of all, the bottle is made of 98% recycled material minus the lid, which is huge. The product is vegan. They generally also just try as a whole brand to be more sustainable. So this is my go-to. I'm very lucky because this works for my skin. It is cheap. It's also, you can also find it in DM or online. And yeah, so this one, for example, I have not found a sustainable, frugal solution that works for my skin when it comes to body lotion. So that's something I'm not really swapping for the moment. Another affordable swap you can probably make is your toothbrush. So you should be brushing your teeth at least twice a day, friends. So I hope you are, if not more. And as far as I have understood, bamboo toothbrushes are at the moment one thing you can definitely swap your plastic toothbrush for. They work pretty well. This one costs like €1.95. I've seen some for €2.95. This one, I have to say one thing though about this particular toothbrush. The wooden head of this one is a little bit too large basically, and it kind of rubs against the skin in my mouth. But I don't know, it has gotten better, maybe the mucousy skin in my mouth has gotten used to it. This one costs $1.95. The one for $2.95 is perfect. It's slim, it's got different colors. I believe the bristles are not, what's it called? Are still plastic, but to be fair, it's still better than your old plastic toothbrush, and it works as well. So that's another swap I've made. The final swaps I want to talk about are these two. So first example of reusing is this jars. So I do not really know what was in these. I have no idea. I think this was vegan mayonnaise, and this could be anything, beans or something. So I repurposed them and reused them. But we're gonna talk about the content. So in here, as you can see, these are like cotton pads to remove makeup. I am finishing these, and then I will sew my own reusable pads. So we'll talk about that when I sew them. And the next thing I want absolutely to stop buying, but I'm gonna finish this first, are cotton buds. So as you can see, I still have some time before I have to figure out which cotton buds work best for my household. But the longer I wait, the better for my wallet. One thing I would like to say is, as I said, sustainability is obviously a big trend at the moment, be it in every aspect of our lives. It doesn't matter if we're talking about clothing, if we're talking about hygiene, food, entertainment, mobility. It's in every domain, which I like, and also I don't like. There's a lot of greenwashing going on, which is something that that we have to, as consumers, also be on the lookout for. But some of the swaps are extremely smart to make if you are on a budget, or if you are looking to save money. You'll notice some of the swaps in the next video, which will be probably more items related to food that I've swapped out for others, like straws. At this point, because I bought some, I think about like 6 straws, and then I got some for my birthday, like 4 or so. I probably, if I make a cocktail party, for instance, I have straws that people can actually use and I don't throw out, so that's something to consider. And thanks to the brushes, which they generally come with at this point, they're easy to clean. The frugal person inside me loves some of these swaps exactly because you buy them once and you really don't have to think about them again once you've bought them. And on the long term, you actually save money. But obviously, as you can see in my example, some of the things are more complex, a little bit more difficult to swap. I am not going to... For one swap I find super hard, for instance, is deodorant. I'm still looking for one that's really just works. I did get a tip from my sister, which I'm going to talk about in another video, so I'm not even going to touch on this, which works pretty well, so I might altogether just switch that up. But deodorant is, for example, an important one. I did try once making a DIY deodorant with soda, with coconut oil, and with tea tree oil, and this irritated my skin so badly. So I don't know, for y'all out there with dry, sensitive skin, just don't do that. So that's, for example, one of the swaps I tried, which it didn't work, friends, it didn't work. So those were my bathroom swaps that are sustainable, or my attempt to be more sustainable, but also have saved me quite some money over the years. Let me know, guys, if you have you ever sewn your own makeup remover pads, or just generally face pads, I don't know what to call them. Do you have a brand you can recommend for a broke student for cotton swaps? If you can recommend this in the comments, you're a life changer. Plus points if you live in Germany and you can recommend one I can buy locally somewhere. And yeah, that's it, guys. That was a fun little video. I hope this is giving you ideas. For menstruating people, I can definitely recommend this duo. I will probably eventually buy a reusable period underwear, because I feel like this would just complete the whole experience. That would be really cool. But for now, this is it. Give me a thumbs up, guys. Please support my channel. I'm a baby YouTuber. I am trying. Send the video to friends. I'm pretty sure everyone's talking about sustainability or frugalism, especially in this pandemic situation. So please give it some support. I hope you like the video. I hope you can get some value out of this. And I will see you in the next video. By the way, videos are up, minus the past 2 weeks, every Wednesday and Saturday at 15 o'clock. I'm just gonna say German time because I don't know what time it is in the world, but German time. This is a bilingual channel, so the videos are in German or English. I am working on having subtitles in the other language on all the videos. Maybe this will be already the start on this one, depending on if I found a program for it or not. Okay guys, bye and see you in the next video.